From stunning planetary conjunctions to a solstice, the moon, and more, this month is incredible for skywatchers. Welcome back to Orbit Insights. I'm Nathan Prager. Before we get into it, please subscribe if you are new to the channel. Also make sure that your notifications are on so that you never miss an upload or one of my live streams. Now, let's explore what's up in the night sky for June 2025. So the moon story this June is packed with moments worth watching. We begin with the first quarter moon on June 3rd. That's a perfect time to grab binoculars or a telescope. You can see shadows along the lunar terminator line, which highlight craters and mountains in really striking detail. The crescent phases are the absolute best to see the lunar detail. Definitely before first and third quarter are also good times to do that. So next up, the full moon arrives on June 11th. And this is actually a special one. It's called the strawberry moon. Despite its name, it won't appear pink or red. The name actually comes from the Algonquin tribes, marking the short season of strawberry harvest in the northeastern United States. So when you're viewing this, expect a bright, low-hanging full moon. If you're watching near moonrise, it might even take on a golden hue as it climbs in the sky. On June 18th, we hit the third quarter. This is another good chance to observe lunar features in deep contrast, especially in the early morning. And finally, on June 25th, the moon goes dark. With the new moon, it's the best time for stargazing and deep sky observation, as the moon's glow won't wash out these wonders. But that's not all. The moon itself goes on a little bit of a journey. So on June 7th, it reaches what's called apogee, which is the farthest point from the Earth. Then on June 23rd, it swings closer at perigee, which is the closest point to Earth. At perigee, it's just a little bit larger and brighter. At apogee, it's a little bit further away and fainter and smaller. So keep an eye on the moon this month. So this June, Mars and the moon are putting on not one but two stunning close encounters you won't want to miss. First, on June 1st, the slender moon meets Mars in the constellation Leo. So they will be just about 1 degree apart, which is close enough to fit in the same piece in a telescope, the same binocular view. The moon will be about 33% illuminated, softly glowing next to Mars, which shines bright at magnitude 1.3. If you're an early riser or a night owl, this is a beautiful sight in the morning sky. Then, as June draws to a close, these two will come together again on June 29th. This time, Mars will hover just above the thin crescent moon, creating a captivating sight, especially for viewers in eastern North America, where the pair will appear to be almost touching. No special equipment is necessary, just your unaided eyes. You can view it. So definitely enjoy these two chances to see our moon give quite the cosmic show. So from June 12th to June 30th, Mercury will put on its best show of 2025. It's a shining jewel low in the northwestern sky just after sunset. Look for it between about 9 o'clock and 9:15 p.m. local time, when the sky is dark enough, but Mercury still hangs close to the horizon. On June 12th, Mercury hits its brightest point, glowing at magnitude 0.8, which is bright enough to spot with the unaided eye if you know exactly where to look. Because Mercury stays so close to the sun, it can be tricky to find, but this month it climbs a bit higher than usual, which will make it easier for skywatchers, especially those with a clear western horizon. You have to have a clear western horizon to even see it. So try using binoculars to help pick it out against the fading twilight. Just remember that Mercury won't stay up long, so don't waste too much time trying to catch this object. So check out a reliable astronomy app or website for the exact dates of Mercury's greatest western elongation in June 2025. Mid-June brings a striking color contrast to the night sky as fiery red Mars meets cool blue-white star Regulus, the heart of Leo. So from June 16th through the 18th, shortly after nightfall, look toward the western horizon about 20 degrees above the skyline. Mars will shine brightly at magnitude 1.3, glowing with its characteristic rusty red hue. Right beside it, Regulus, which is the brightest star in the constellation Leo, by the way, will twinkle with a beautiful blue-white light. You won't need a telescope to view this show, so definitely I would suggest just going outside and looking around trying to see it. It's relatively easy to view, particularly Mars, but really both of them. So don't miss this beautiful meeting as Mars cozies up to Regulus. You won't even need binoculars. It's super easy to find. Definitely check this out. June is full of little sky meetings, brief, beautiful moments where the moon and the planets appear to brush past each other in the night sky. So here are the highlights. June 8th, look low in the western sky just after sunset to spot Jupiter and Mercury close together in Taurus, only about 2 degrees apart, with both shining brightly. This appearing should be visible to the unaided eye, but binoculars will make it even better, and then a telescope will also make it even better. June 10th, just before the full moon, passes incredibly close to Antares, the red heart of Scorpius. They're separated by just a sliver, less than half a degree, which is a perfect chance to see a bright star competing with a nearly full moon, which would be a great sight. Then on June 19th, it's a double feature in the morning sky. So first the moon glides near Saturn just 3 degrees apart, and shortly after it moves past Neptune. You'll need binoculars or a telescope for Neptune. It's too faint to see with the unaided eye. It's very hard to see just in general. I think to see it with the unaided eye, you're going to need an incredibly dark sky, but even then, it's very, very hard to see. So you'll definitely need a binocular or telescope for the vast majority of places. This will be in Pisces. So the moon's journey continues on June 23rd, bringing a triple treat. It comes close to the planet Uranus, visible with binoculars. It brushes by the Pleiades star cluster, which is gorgeous even to the unaided eye. So it's also even more magical next to a crescent moon. It also, the moon happens to be at perigee that same day, its closest point to Earth. So it'll feel a little larger and a little brighter. So finally, on June 27th, the moon wraps up its tour by joining Mercury in the early morning sky, both hanging low in the constellation Cancer just before sunrise. These brief encounters are easy to miss, but if you catch even one, you'll definitely see the night sky in a whole new light. So definitely I would suggest trying to make that happen. And of course, we can't have this video without talking about the solstice in June this month. the turning point of the seasons. If you're in the northern hemisphere, this is the southern solstice, the longest day and the shortest night of the year, and it marks the official start of astronomical summer. From here, the days begin to shorten and nights slowly grow longer as we head deeper into summer and inch closer to autumn. But if you're in the southern hemisphere, on the other hand, it's the winter solstice, which is the shortest day and longest night of the year. From this point, the days begin to grow longer again, as the light slowly returns and winter gradually gives way to spring. No matter where you are on Earth, this solstice happens because of one thing, which is Earth's tilt. On June 21st, the North Pole leans directly toward the sun, most directly toward the sun, and the South Pole leans the most of the way away from the sun. It's quite a moment in the Earth's orbit, and depending on your time zone, the solstice can actually fall anywhere between June 20th and June 22nd. So whether you're celebrating the height of the sun or the return of light, the solstice reminds us that we're all on this tilted ball together. So that's my overview of what's up in the night sky for June 2025. Share your thoughts down below. Make sure to catch up on what was visible and other months in the night sky in the playlists and videos down below. Make sure that, again, you subscribe, turn your notifications on, share your thoughts down below, subscribe today, and of course, as always, you can check out some more videos right now.